Today we will work on the walls, on structural walls. Yesterday classes we have learned and how can we uh, create the framing, floor framing, beams, columns, and we learned all the properties related to the beams and columns. Now we will learn then how can we create the walls, different type of walls and wall types, opening and pilasters. Okay, okay. So for that, already I have great plans here. Go to the structure. There is a type wall, structural wall. I am choosing this type of structure. After this, in the properties menu, there is a showing the different types of walls. So I can choose any type of wall. Suppose I want to choose a masonry wall that is a 12-inch thickness. Okay. Um, Okay, it's showing that it's 12-inch thickness here, and you are working in the Don't be panic because you can edit the type and you can edit the different details of this masonry board. Okay, so after choosing your wall, go to the edit type. Here, it's showing a complete window, type properties window. Here, you can change all the properties of the walls or the elements which you are using. Okay, so first of all, before changing the properties of any type of elements, first what we have to do, we have to duplicate it. So click here and give the another name. So I am giving the name as exterior wall. I am giving the thickness 300 Okay, so this is concrete masonry unit. Okay, okay, I'm choosing it. So now you can see that you have already created edit type. Okay. So here the exterior wall 300 CMU means concrete masonry unit. We already given the name. So then I have to change all the parameters. So the here the all the property related to the structure will edit from this menu bar. So click here. Now you can see that the core boundary layers above wrap, core boundary layers below wrap means and the thickness is given, but for the concrete masonry unit you want to change the thickness, right? So I am giving the thickness as 300 Okay, then for here it's concrete masonry unit, it's showing the material. You can edit the material also. Click here. By clicking this you can go to the material browser. There's a concrete masonry unit and all the properties of the your wall. So if you want a specific property, just type CMU, concrete masonry unit. I think this is the concrete masonry. I am clicking here. So I have choose the material as a concrete masonry unit. Okay. So by the properties you can also edit the different types of food. This is only the material is concrete masonry unit. You can change the appearance from this. This is the image. How can it appear? And finished, unfinished, glossy or matte, which type of surface you want, so it will show. So unfinished is good for me, and the physical appearance is all the details regarding to this is showing here. So thermal experience coefficient, you can write all means you can edit the different types of Young modulus values, Poisson's ratio, shear modulus density. So all the values are given here. If you want to change or if you want to edit, you can. But I don't want to change any property of it. Actually, I have already given the CMU, that is a concrete masonry unit, and by giving the concrete masonry unit, it automatically means automatically take the all the properties of this. Okay, so by the pattern you can change this type of thing. That's which type of texture alignment you want. ठीक है. So मुझे कोई खास इंटरेस्ट नहीं है and I'm just clicking either apply or okay, so I'm clicking. So you have changed the thickness property and nothing I have to add the मुझे और कुछ की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Here the sample height is given, but you can change from your level. So I'm not changing the height here. I'm just giving okay. And ठीक है, graphics अगर आपको change करने, if you want to change the graphics, you can just click here and it will show pose scale fit color. So you can change the color here from here also. And I don't want to change the color. Click is good. And structure material is concrete material. You have already selected. So roughness and absorbance is type. Something properties are given. Identity data type image. From going here you can add the different types of image which you have given to your folder, but I don't want to change this all the significance, so just I'm clicking okay. If you want to show the preview, just click it here, it will show the preview because I choose a diagonal, that's why it's showing like this. And floor plan and type of it, okay. So it's good and I'm applying this by clicking okay. So here you can see that you have created one of the wall, that is exterior wall 311. I want to create the wall. So okay, from here and here, this and put here and, and, and this. ठीक है. Okay, I forget to tell you one thing that before plotting the walls, you have to check the option bar. In the option bar, different things are there, like which levels you are preferring. So I'm working on the ground floor and okay. And if you are choosing depth or height, it is depend on your work. So I have created this. You can go to the 3D view. You can see your walls is already created. So this is your wall. Go to the elevation view. You can see that this is your wall. What the mistake I have done, that when I was working on the ground floor, I did not change the depth or height parameter. That's why it's creating the below of the ground floor. So by clicking the that wall, go to the property window. Here the base constraint is level 3 basement slab. So I don't want, I just changed to ground floor. And the top constraint, so I want to create the walls up to roof level. So I'm clicking here and apply. It's great. So what the mistake I have done, that when I choose the wall, before drawing the wall, you have to check the option bar. Option bar, what it's showing डेप्थ. It means जिस लेवल से आप क्रिएट करना चाह रहे हैं उससे किस डेप्थ तक ये जाएगा, तो ये नीचे जाएगा. सो जो मैं ग्राउंड फ्लोर से शुरू कर रही थी तो ये लेवल 0 पे जाता, जो इट्स नॉट शोइंग लेवल 0, ये वाला जो था, तो ये नीचे जाता, ठीक है, फुटिंग पे, जो कि क्योंकि मैंने डेप्थ, इफ सपोज आई एम गिविंग द हाइट structure. If I'm supposing I'm giving the height, Default wall setting will be changed. Base constraint ground floor, base offset 0, top constraint unconnected, top offset 0 0. ये default हो क्या है? Why it's नहीं working? One second. Suppose I'm clicking here, then I have to change the floor plan. I'm doing the work in the ground floor, so if I want to hide, then I have to go to the roof. Okay. So if you are giving the height, you have to specify the higher level as a base top constraint. ठीक है, तो जब भी आप हाइट देते हैं तो आप जिस फ्लोर से वर्क करें उससे ऊपर जाता है, एंड if you are choosing this what depth, then you have to go to the downwards of the space you have already choose. ठीक है, तो ये ठीक है. And the second is the location line. So always we go for the core center line normally, but you can also give this type of that wall center line, finish face, core face exterior, and core face interior. This type of the things are given if you will choose the finish face interior. So जब तुम wall को जहाँ पे click करोगे वहाँ से उसकी interior वाली जो lines है वो draw होनी शुरू हो जाएगी. Okay. Okay, so by this method we have created our walls. Okay, actually what I have did that I just put this wall to the level. I did not select all the walls. So go to the ground floor. First I skip this and then select all the walls. Okay, level is different. That's why only one wall is. So I'm clicking. Select one wall. Right click. Select all instances in this volume. Selecting all the walls, go to the property. Here the property base constraint is ground floor and top constraint is roof. Okay, and offset मुझे कुछ देने की जरूरत नहीं है, so just adding. So after clicking this, if you go to the south elevation or if you go to the 3D view, you can see all the walls are created on the ground and up to the roof level. Okay, nice. So we have created the walls. If this is the exterior wall, if you want to create the interior wall, then the same process you have to do. Go to the ground floor, go to the structure bar, select the structural wall, and after selecting the structural wall, again go to the, suppose I am choosing the exterior wall 300 mm CMU, and then edit type. So now you want to create the interior wall, don't want to create the exterior wall, and you have to duplicate it again. And you are going to duplicate, just change the name of the wall. Interior wall, and you want to give the thickness as 180 or 150. What should I do? Okay, don't choose from here, just close it. Choose the another type of walls, like last time we had we choose the masonry wall of thickness 12 inch. Now I am choosing the masonry wall of thickness 8 inch. Okay, so go to the edit type, make a duplicate according to you. This is interior wall, wall of thickness 180 mm, and the same thing, concrete masonry unit. Okay, okay. So again go to the edit bar and change the thickness as 180 mm. Okay, and from here you can change the material, but it's already the concrete mezzanine, so no need to change the material. Putting the okay, you can see the preview from here. If you don't want to see the preview, then it's also good, and click okay. So now you are going to create the interior wall. Okay. So for the interior wall, again the same thing. I have to choose the height or depth, and the elevation, which elevation you want, and location line, which line you want to be done, all this type of thing. So it's already set height, row, core center line. I don't want to give any offset. So just I will put the walls. So I'm creating the walls like यहाँ से यहाँ तक ठीक है and यहाँ से यहाँ तक okay. And next wall I want to give here this one too. Okay. So something is created here. You can go to the 3D view and you can see that interior walls are also created, exterior walls are also created. Okay, see it in the location. If you want to shift this to this, okay, what happened in this world? When you go to the ground floor, you can see when you pick this point, इसके center line, ये जो front, ये जो beam है, वहाँ के center line से वहाँ के सेंटर लाइन से यहाँ का सेंटर लाइन मैच कर गया. सपोज इफ यू डोंट वांट टू कनेक्ट द सेंटर लाइन, यू वांट टू कनेक्ट द this outer line, so just click this wall, delete it. Okay, then go to the structure wall. Same wall is already selected. Go to this point and core face exterior, select this, and then oh sorry, this exterior, sorry, you have to uh, wall, structure wall, and from here select interior one. Okay, so now you can see that how you can create this wall. So यहाँ से क्लियर हो गया कि इसके सेंटर लाइन से इससे कहाँ मैच करना है. हाँ ठीक है, तो हम सबको ये चीज़ क्लियर हो गई है कि by clicking the center line, exterior line or interior line, how can we create the different types of walls. So I have already created this wall. Okay, it's clear to all of you. Nice. So this is the wall you have already created, interior and exterior walls. Okay, thereafter मैंने ये सारे walls बनाए only on the Revit. Suppose you have the AutoCAD files and you have to draw the walls on the AutoCAD file. ठीक है, उनके जो लाइन्स है उसको आपको आपकी वॉल्स क्रिएट करनी है. सो डोंट बी पैनिक, जस्ट गो टू द इंसर्ट मेन्यू, click this link add. From the link add you can insert the AutoCAD file from the your uh, saving file. Whenever you add this AutoCAD file to here, it will show in the 2D image, and on the surface, like suppose you are creating the this floors on the ground floor, to put that file on the ground floor, and over the that 2D file you can create this wall. Okay, so and now you can add the another things like that. Go to the architecture. If you want to add the doors, I have already told the how can we add the doors, how can we edit the properties of the doors. Here you can see that all the things properties of the doors is showing in a inches, not in a foot. So go to the menu, click here, go to the edit type, and edit type for the dimensions and all the things are given in because of the some technical issues, it will not show the correct unit here, like you are working on the but it's showing in the inch, so it's not the big trouble. If you go to the edit type, it will show the units with same unit which you are working in the window bar. Okay, so suppose I want to put this window doors, so like this, and then this आपने क्लिक किया, मैंने डायरेक्शंस भी चेंज कर दिया. सपोज आई वांट टू चेंज द डायरेक्शंस, so just click here and suppose I'm giving it 800. ठीक है, so like that. So you can adjust this dimensions also कि कहाँ से कितने distance पे आपको place करना है. So I don't want I just giving the number. ठीक है. So by clicking and by the directions, you can edit everything of your wall, your door. If you want to change the properties of the door, I have already told that how can you change. Either you can go to the edit type and from edit type option, go to this load family, or if you don't want to go from here, then just close it. Go to the insert menu. Insert menu, there is an option for the load family, and from this family also you can add the different types of doors and windows in your structure. I already told you that how can you create the windows opening. So go to the load family and you can add the different types of window opening on your structure. But there is another way also from where you can add the opening. So let's start to learn then how can by the different types, how can we add the opening in your walls. For that you have to go there, skip karo. Okay, so for that you have to go to the any type of elevation. Suppose I want to create some opening in here and here. ठीक है, तो ये साउथ के जो वॉल्स है उसमें मैं कोई ओपनिंग क्रिएट करना चाहती हूँ. गो टू द एलिवेशन, गो टू द साउथ बार. Here you can see that your what is this walls is showing here. Okay, go to the ground floor, you can check the dimensions here. That uh, here to here, this is the 7250. Okay, 7250, and from this point to this is 8150. Okay, so go to the 3D view. No, I'm going to the south elevation, and I had to create the what I had to edit this wall. I had to create a profile or the opening. So just click this wall. After selecting one, go to the edit profile window. By clicking this icon, आपकी जो भी walls है वो आपको clearly visible हो रही है. Okay, then just go to the okay, this type of all the features or all the things are given. You can took any type of icon to make the opening. Suppose I want to create one of the here. I'm just giving the randomly the dimensions now, but you can also give the suitable dimension you want. Just clicking here. So by here you can edit the dimensions also, whatever dimension you want to give, but I don't want to give the any dimension. I am thinking that it's good. So after clicking means after making your drawing, just click this finish bar. Okay, so you can see that one of the opening is ready. Okay, and then I want another type of opening. Go to the south elevation. To the south elevation again, I want to take the openings. So just I'm clicking this window, go to the edit profile, and now I want to click on the circular opening. I want this in this wall, so just give the specific and then give the radius. So suppose 1500. Enter. बहुत बड़ा हो गया. So you can change it. Suppose I'm giving it one. Enter. And after, if you are sure that your work is done, then click on the finish button. Now you can see that you have already created this type of elevation. So go to the 3D view and you can see the two type of opening you have provided. This is circular and this is the rectangular. So by the going to the load family, you can create the different types of window opening, and if you are not going to the load family, then you can create this type of opening by geometry. Okay, so this is for today's. So it's today's assignment, and you had to create the exterior wall of 300 mm using masonry concrete tuning, and the interior wall of 150 mm thickness. Okay, and you have to create the opening in your home that should be rectangular, and one of, don't use the circular, use another type of dimensions, like you have different type of the opening geometry, circular, this rectangular or the trapezoidal, so pentagon or hexagon. So just make one pentagon opening, one hexagon opening, with 300 mm exterior wall and 150 mm interior wall. Okay, so thank you. And I think today's class is not that much difficult. It will easy to form this type of thing, so you can manage the last classes also. Okay, so okay, then goodbye, thank you.